So here we go.
The supply convoy is awaiting the arrival of your fleet to begin its journey. Many Ork attacks have been reported on the trade route along your course. Escort the convoy through the system and defend it against any threat. It is vital that this convoy makes it through to Bladen. You'll be in command of the convoy as it passes through the danger zone. The convoy will be safe from the Ork pirates once it reaches the edge of the system.
Right, this is also the final mission of the beta campaign, by the way. So, if I manage to get through this, then I'll be in uncharted territory. So, yeah. Hopefully this is not the full force of what's attacking me, because that is a lot.
The Orks plague the whole galaxy from end to end, with their ceaseless warring and strife. They are a warlike, crude and highly aggressive green-skinned Xenos race, organized in a primitive and brutal society, rooted so deeply in war that peace is utterly incomprehensible to them. Their ships are often ill-kempt, unreliable rust buckets, kept in operation only by the constant effort of Ork mech boys and their Gretchen slaves. Ork pirate attacks are brutally direct, with their ships rushing headlong towards their target, guns firing wildly as they come. They cannot be bargained with or bought, save with weapons that they will inevitably turn against those who try to bribe them. Orks have a need for speed. Their ships commonly mount a plethora of thrusters, boosters, and extra drives, usually all wired up to a prominent red button in the cockpit. Experience have I learned that underestimating the greenskins is a fast route to the grave.
And that's the Orks in a nutshell, really. Oh, I love those guys, and I hate them in equal measure. Well, in this game anyway. Let's see, I've got 300 points to spend. I've only bought the 2 light cruisers, but I couldn't have afforded to bring 3 anyway, because of that fleet point cap. So I'll take in my new Brawler, my Dominator class cruiser, and I'll bring in my Chosen of Deliverance, my starting ship. Now I've got 40 points to spare, but since this is max difficulty, I'm not sure what I'm going to be facing. I'm going to bring in something else as well. What's the difference? What is the difference? This thing brings just torpedoes to the mix. This thing costs 2 points less. It's also got torpedoes, but it's also got a light turret as well. So I'm not sure what the point of the Widowmaker is. Maybe it fires more torpedoes at once. I think that's it. This fires 4 torpedoes. This fires 2 torpedoes, if I remember correctly. But again, this is my inexperience with the Imperial ships.
All ships. We have reached the zone of space where the Ork pirates are known to lurk. Stay alert for any enemy ships.
Acknowledged. My convoy ships are packed to the brim with supplies. If we lose more than half these ships, our mission will fail and Bladen is doomed.
If we split up the transport ships, we have a better chance of getting through the Ork pirate patrols.
I respectfully disagree. It's letting me deploy where I like this time, which is good. Bring up the eye. But if we split them up, we split up our defences as well. Which is bad. Very, very bad. Now, this red line is where the enemy ships will deploy. green is where mine deploy. That red line at the far end, that's where I've got to get to. So I'll pop my transport ships here, since I'm going to be going for broke and trying to get through with all of them. And I'll put down my cruiser, my light cruiser, and my... Oh, that's a point. I didn't bring my other light cruiser, so that means I don't actually have scout probes. And yeah, this thing has 2 torpedoes. Slight oversight on my part. Oh well. Now the thing is that against a human, they'd see these gas clouds as cover, so that would be something to be wary of. But I don't know where the AI is going to be, so that's why I've concentrated everything. These ships will move along the edge of the map, and my ships are going to be moving, well, in a position where they can hopefully intercept anything that comes their way. So yeah, that's just light torpedoes there. Okay, this is as good as it's going to get, so I'm going to ship that to Control 1, that to Control 2. And I might as well put the escorts onto Group 3, so yeah, ready.
Admiral, many enemy ships are converging on the convoy.
These must be the Ork pirates. The greenskins don't understand strategy. The Ork ships are likely to close in at short range and rely on their tough front armor.
The Orks are also eager to fight. These savages will try to board our ships, and they won't hesitate to ram anything in their way.
All ships, prepare for battle.
Your
Well,
orders?
I've got a problem immediately. One of my convoy ships is heading straight for mine. So yeah,
Engines hot.
that's not so good.
Your orders.
I've also got an Ork ship ahead of me as well.
Course plotted.
So I need to actually engage that. It's moved into the cloud, but there's more coming from the side. However,
At
the
your
Orks have
command.
actually completely split out their
Setting
fleet.
course.
So that gives me something to work with.
Yes, Admiral.
Something's fired torpedoes. 2 torpedoes incoming
Your
from
orders?
ahead.
Understood.
That's okay.
Ship
It
ready.
also shows me where the ship is as well. Oh, all stop.
Burn retros.
Turn hard. Avoid that torpedo. Oh, so close, so close.
Cruising speed set.
Though sadly, because of that burn,
Awaiting
that
orders.
ship has been revealed to the enemies.
Course
Move in there.
plotted.
I've got an enemy ship to deal with. There it is. It's only an escort. That's fine.
At your command.
Nothing really to worry about.
Understood.
And while everything has been
Yes,
identified...
Admiral.
Oh, they're charging in.
Engines to maximum.
Ow.
Your orders.
Sadly,
Engines
there's
hot.
more escorts and things closing in as well, so that's going to be a slight problem.
Awaiting orders.
What was that? I heard something being fired. I'm gonna actually try and use my Nova Cannon on this thing here.
Your little toy ship's an old match for Ork technology.
Or
Why is our ship falling apart?
Ork technology. Yeah,
Setting
that sums things up really. I might as well just full burn on my
Orders
charges like that.
received.
And I'll just keep blowing things up. Unfortunately, I've got another 30 seconds before the Nova Cannon can fire again.
Ship ready. Changing
Come on,
course.
you can kill this guy. Give me accuracy.
Engines
And
to
full burn as
maximum.
well, you've got to keep up.
Ship ready.
I was wanting to get another shot off with my Nova, but I need my
Understood.
cruiser up next to everything, so that's going to keep moving.
Setting course.
It's about to detect that thing as
Your
well.
orders. Cruising speed set. Engines hot.
Come on, you can kill that thing.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, it's another escort. So what are those? Okay, you know what? Fine, I'm going
Execute
to
high
burn
energy turn.
that. I'm going to get a Nova Cannon shot off there.
Acquiring new vector.
Missed one of them. Oh, that's
Helm
incoming
coordinates acknowledged.
ability. Oh dear. And
Your
yeah, so
orders.
this is why I wanted to keep moving. The Ork fleet is actually starting to catch up now.
Cruising speed set.
Missed me,
Underway.
but I'm being bombarded
ready.
at long range, so I need to keep moving. I'm going to win this though, I think, because my...
Engines to maximum.
Oops, I didn't stick one of them. Okay.
At your command.
I'm free to turn around and engage.
Execute high energy turn. Cruising speed set. Changing course.
That's an escort, that means that must be the main ship over there. Activate my invulnerability.
At your command.
Ha! Head on,
Cruising speed
you idiot.
set. Course plotted.
That leaves me against that ship there, which should be no problem, whatever it is. Oh, my detection range down.
Thanks for bringing us more loot. We're gonna take all your transports, and then we'll see how your ships fight, you mean?
This is the last time you attack Imperial ships, Greenskin. Prepare to meet your end.
I've heard that before from you, Yumis. Okay, boys.
Yeah, the problem is my
time
ship's
to
too far
crack
ahead,
these
so you're not going to be
really
able to do anything.
imperial gits. And bring me all dead teeth.
Understood.
Oh yeah, you love that.
All ahead full.
Just auto on my lightning strikes. Go ahead. Can I kill your engines, dear sir?
Yes, Admiral.
Because there's nothing you can do to stop me now.
Engines hot.
Absolutely nothing.
Understood.
Ha! Yeah, take my broadside. The problem with the Orks really is that they are incredibly slow.
Admiral.
I'll burn that ship as targeting. Oops, that's the ability that I was
Helm
watching out for.
coordinates acknowledged.
Except I can't do a thing to avoid it this time.
Orders received.
Convoy vessels are safe for now and are on course to resupply Bladen. Admiral
Yeah, they
Spire,
couldn't catch me.
We owe you our thanks. You've saved billions of lives this day.
That cruiser was too far away, so it couldn't really catch up with my ships. That's another benefit of going along the side. The further away forces have trouble really doing anything in the fight. So I escaped. Suck it, you greenskin mutants. Or, no, I should say, suck it, you foul Xenos. Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it.
The supply convoy reached Bladen just in time. The planet is thriving once more, and we seem to have prevented a disaster of immense proportions. In fact, several militia units of volunteers have formed on Bladen to serve the Imperium.
Lord Admiral, what about the heretics?
The planetary defense forces have completely wiped out any heresy, thanks to your help. Well done, Admiral Spire.
Well, Corlini is all dealt with. Hooray! That's another world back in the fold, though it says I've lost a world, so that must be the one that's in Port... Yeah, it's the one that's in Port Moore. A straight-up cruiser brawl, that looks like. But that was the Orks done, and as far as the beta campaign went. So now, I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see, Marinas is under attack. Traitor forces. Enemy fleet is Imperial ships. And... we're just reducing the enemy's presence more than anything else. So let's see what we can do. I can actually upgrade my cruiser. So I'm going to go and do that. It got leveled up during the last mission, you see. Let's see. My Dominator, because I'm tooling this thing up to use its macros more than anything else, that means I should fit it with an upgrade for the macro cannons. Armor-piercing ammunition means that at close range it punches straight through enemy armour, like it's tissue paper, same way as the Lance batteries do. Or I can give it increased weapon range or increased accuracy at 6 kilometre distance and above. I think I'm going to go with the armor-piercing, since this ship is very much an in-your-face kind of loadout. For the crew, I'm going to give the Master Gunner the upgrade, because that increases the critical hit chance of my main weapons, and since I've got lots of macro weapons, lots of chances to critical hit and knock out enemy systems. And let's see, for my second power, I think let's go for the micro warp jump. That'll let me get closer to the enemy. That flipping navigator upgrade, I don't want that. But since this is not my main ship, let's see, reduces by 10% per level the chance of insubordination. What is the base stat of that, actually? 30% chance. So if I maxed out my Commissar, my ships would never go insubordinate. Might be useful on this cruiser, but... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I should give this ship, actually, because I'm not sure what I'm specialising in. Because it's got lances and macros, so that's not a single weapon type. It's got a lot of macros. I'll give it the Commissar, just to make sure it stays on my side. I know that's bad reasoning, especially for an Imperial follower like myself, but, you know. It's like that second tutorial mission showed us. Sometimes they'll just panic and go, really. So yeah, I'm ready for this mission. To bring swift and punitive judgment on the seditious forces. I won't take an escort because it just got killed so quickly last time around. So it'll just be these two ships of the line going in. Oh, that massive Nova cannon. Just bolted onto the underside of the ship, basically. No, wait, these aren't Orks. They don't do that. It's actually turret mounted. Yeah. Okay. Straight up cruiser clash. So that means I just need to go and kill stuff. So, in interest of that, I'm just going to deploy straight in the middle. My ships are going to go right up there. My cruiser is set to 3 kilometers because of its new upgrade. I've got 4 enemy ships. Since this... I think they are playing to the same point values as I am. Let's see, there's one over there, and there is definitely 2 over there, though one is running silent because there's 2 probes heading my way.
Yes,
Silly
Admiral.
AI. But from the layout, I think I'm facing 2... Yeah, definitely 2 light cruisers and 2 escort ships if they are playing to the same point limit as I am. If they are not, then that's because I set it to high difficulty.
Awaiting orders.
So I'll have my light cruiser just hide in the nebula, while my
Helm coordinates
main cruiser
acknowledged.
can move past it to just get busy.
Your orders.
Can I fire a Nova cannon at this range? Yes, I can. Might as well. No, that's going to miss. Yeah, not too good that at all.
Ship ready.
I want you to be facing that thing when you get there. That's fine. The Nova cannon is not really that accurate, is it? I can't complain. It's a chance to really hit. So, yeah. I don't care.
At your
all.
command.
Actually, you just do that because you're both going to get into the nebula field at the same time.
Ship ready.
What's the range on my macros? Not that good. So that ship would be fighting alone.
Course
It might not be an escort though. That's the question. Oh, it is an escort.
Awaiting
Okay, fine.
orders.
And it's carrying torpedoes. Lovely.
Orders received.
But my nose was turned into it, so that's fine.
Execute high energy turn. Changing course.
Yeah, I set my boarding to automatic, so they just boarded it completely. Ooh, incoming torpedo
Course
strike from the
plotted.
other ships. Yeah, my broadside volley just went and wiped that out.
Awaiting orders.
This is just pathetic, really. It's just these escorts. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Can I Nova? Yes, I can. That is a complete miss.
Ship ready.
That is a complete miss. Nothing to do
Enemy
with it.
ship sighted. Underway.
It's definitely enemy.
At
Yeah,
your
those are
command.
definitely the ships. So I'm just going to ignore that escort down there right now. I want to push my ships forward. Oh, they boarded me. What did they do? Not much of anything, really.
Your orders. Course plotted.
Are you sure you want to be that close, my dear sir?
Engaging. Yes, Admiral.
Well, I really want to catch up with this ship so I can actually
All
see it and
ahead,
shoot at it. Though they've hit me with a sensor disruptor, so I can't really
coordinates
sense
acknowledged.
things very well.
Cruising speed set.
Oh, enemy cruiser.
Your orders.
That's not good.
Engines hot.
I want you to go for the weapons on... Sorry, the generator on that thing, definitely.
Awaiting orders. Changing course.
Oh dear. And I want to try and hit it with the macro cannon. Sorry, not the macro, the Nova, if I can.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Yeah, that didn't do so well, did it? Alright.
At your command.
I really should focus fire on this smaller ship, try and kill it.
Understood.
But... well, it's dying pretty quick, actually.
Ship ready.
So that's okay.
Engines hot.
Should be in macro range. Yes, it
Your
is.
orders.
Hey, keep moving. I should just tell you to auto-target, shouldn't I?
Navy.
Right. High energy. Turn around. Bring my other batteries to bear.
Cruising speed set. Setting course.
What was that? Oh, taunt. Okay, sure.
Damage teams begin repairs now. Underway.
But my cruiser's actually getting battered quite badly.
Orders received.
Come on, will you let me jump already? What was that?
Engines
Oh,
hot.
no, that was the sensor thing that went
Yes,
off. It's
Admiral.
blocked me from sensing things. So this ship is currently
Setting
blind,
course.
effectively.
Ship ready.
Uh-oh. I'm saying that to auto repair. I'm saying that to
Lock on
my
target.
everything.
Awaiting orders.
I'm losing.
Lock on target.
I am definitely losing. And then micro to the other side of it. Its lancers are tearing me up. Wow.
All ahead full. Cruising speed
Yeah, my
set.
ship is heavily damaged. At this rate, my cruiser is actually going to go down.
Understood.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's dying. It's dead. My cruiser died. Oh dear.
Course plotted.
Which leaves me with a light cruiser against... Oh, sorry, a light cruiser without any shields against... against their enemy cruiser, which is nearly full health. So,
Setting
yeah.
course.
This isn't going to go well.
Engines to maximum. Cruising
Wow.
speed set.
Just wow. No, wait, that's not a cruiser. That's a battle cruiser, I think. Yeah, that's a battle cruiser.
Your
No wonder I
orders.
was outgunned. Oh,
Understood.
jeez. Okay, I can't actually win this, so I'm going to have to
The navigator
withdraw.
will guide us out.
For once, I'm actually glad of that navigator upgrade. I can't win this. But I did batter most of their fleet. So come on, you can escape, you can get out of this. Run away! Run away! Leave my precious cruiser just burning in space. That was not good at all. And there we go. The bitter pill of defeat. And I've lost that world to the traitor forces, sadly. And there's nothing I can do about it. So how much did I get? 77. Not great. Not great at all. But it was a frigging battle cruiser and I didn't realise. So yeah. That is something to realise though. That means I've got superior rank enemy ships to deal with as I go. Because that Ork mission was about as I remembered it. A bunch of escorts and a cruiser. But this first mission just threw a battle cruiser at me, and that is... You know, it had lance turrets on it and lots of macros and torpedoes and a lot of defence on it, and, you know... I got completely and utterly crushed. Now let's just go into Port Moore quickly and see how bad the damage is. And I suspect it is actually quite horrific. Because my cruiser got blown up. So yeah, here we go. This thing is going to be dead for the next 2 turns. And you can see why. It's kind of full of holes and things. I could do priority repairs on it, but that costs me 50 renown every time I use it. And that would only shave 1 turn off, so it actually cost me 100 to bring this thing back into play immediately. And I can't afford that. So it's going to be falling to my light cruisers to continue from here on, until the Redeemer of Truth is actually feeling like fighting once again. But yeah, look at that. It's completely and utterly trashed. In fact, the back's barely even attached to it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the back's almost completely been severed. I don't think that's going to be sent into battle anytime soon. So that means going to miss at least 2, 3, maybe even 4 fights, depending on how many I'm given in the following turns. So I better add another Dauntless into my ship lineup, so that's ready to go. And yeah, there's nothing else to be done, really. I could spend to get an upgrade, but I'm not sure what I would get. I'll have to decide on that later on. And there's nothing to do, so I can just end my turn. So ends turn 3. In
Attack
failure.
Is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Lord Admiral Ravensburg believes that we can learn something of our enemy's strategy by infiltrating a Chaos Command ship recently identified by Inquisitor Horst's agents. I am to find this ship, board it, and bring back any clues I can find about the invaders' plans. Now is my chance to ensure their faith in me was not misplaced.
Oh dear. Okay, fine. This is going to go
Admiral
wrong.
Spire, I am assigning you a mission of great importance. A formidable Chaos fleet is massing for an attack. Inquisitor Horst's agents have identified the enemy flagship and confirmed that it contains vital information about our enemy's intentions.
Lord Admiral, by placing me in command of a fleet, you have offered me a great opportunity. To prove myself worthy of your trust, I will capture this enemy vessel and any plans it contains, for the honor of the Imperial Navy.
Data recovery missions involve a ship containing sensible data for the factions of the conflict as they try to get an edge on their opponents. Attacker, seize the data by assault action and then disengage with it. Defender, disengage with the data. So basically you've got to catch up to the ship before it can escape, then seize the data and escape with it yourself. So yeah, that's what... These light cruisers are actually slightly better than bringing a cruiser into this, if I can bring in 3 light cruisers versus a light cruiser and a cruiser. But yeah, I've got 2 remaining deployments, so that means I'll be missing 4 turns with that cruiser. 4 battles. Not great. But I think that's actually a time to stop recording as well, so yeah. This has been Iron Mark 3 in Battlefleet Gothic Armada. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, because I've actually been having a bit of fun, even with the loss. I've been blowing some stuff up and I've not been thoroughly bad about it, so, you know, that's all I could ask for, really. It's the end of video, and I'll catch you next time with some more Battlefleet Gothic. See you later.